Hi, dear Kenya and dear Aquarians. This can go for Aquarian moon and Aquarian ascendant as well. Um, well, if you're Aquarian sun sign, you would know that. But if you're not sure about your moon and ascendant, you can look it up. There's plenty of ways to look up your natal chart online, provided you know your accurate time of birth. You would have to look at your birth certificate, order it. Make sure you want to tell them you want the long form if you have to order it. Long form, because the time should be on that. There's short little ones that hearing and not putting the time on the short ones. That's a whole nother reason, whole nother video, whole nother time. But back to Kenya. I'll get into the Aquarian thing in a minute. A quick minute. Kenya Moore of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Um, Firstly, we're only 2 years apart. If the birthday you have on the internet is true, 2 years apart. So I'm in your age group, and needless to say, I liked you in the '90s. Was very happy for your win. Thought you were gorgeous then. I still think you're gorgeous now. And smart. Pretty, intelligent people are just phenomenal. Intelligence is phenomenal, period, to me. That's beautiful. You know, you're astute, you're highly astute. I'm not just speaking academia, but you know, you're working with advanced intelligence. Extremely appealing, no matter what the hell you look like. But for me, I'm a truth seeker and just hungry for knowledge. uh, type of gal. But any of that. So I liked you in the '90s. I did. Saw you on Martin, Wait to Exhale. Even the other movie you did, not Menage a Trois. Was it Menage a Trois? One of those movies of that type of genre, ilk. Um, anyway, long story short, I had no distaste for you prior to Real Housewives of the Lantern. I'm spelling real, REEL. I had to do a video for that, Roa Retro or some shit from '08. I didn't watch season 1 in '08. And my aunt was trying to get me to watch it, but it was that title. I'm like, why do they call it the Real Housewives? Does it denote that there's some fake housewives? What is this a show about a bigamist or something? And my aunt was like, no, ain't no show about no dang on bigamist. What? So the first season, the title threw me off because I'm like, why not just say housewives? Why they call it? Why they have to preface it with real? I don't, what does that denote? I'm just a critical thinker. I'll get to thinking and analyzing and just like I ain't watching shit. So I came on board season 2, and she was like, my auntie was telling me, no, but you have wait till they do a marathon and catch all of season 1. And never mind. That should be in the row. This is supposed to be for Kenya Moore and the Aquarians listening. Hold on, let me get comfortable, y'all. Because I included the Aquarian principle because I think a lot of your hate, Kenya, is due to being an Aquarius. No, I don't give a shit what people say. Oh, no, it's not. If you're not astro minded, and you're not an astro buff or astro mama or astro head, we cannot build on astrology because it's not your point of reference because that's not what you study. So, please, okay? Don't get in the comments. Don't get nowhere in hell talking to me or someone of my ilk about astrology if you don't study the shit. Ooh, Lord, click off. Whew, click off. Okay, you going on? They going on. They going. Okay. Now, Kenya, I do believe that I do. And I was, sort of saddened when you and Marlo's friendship dissolved because she's an Aquarius that's into astrology. And I'm like, I don't know if if this part of the study came to her. Marlo, you too. I should call us Dear Kenya and Dear Marlo. Although it's Kenya inspired due to the marriage thing and what's being on the internet, what you're going through with Bravo. But Marlo, you too, the hate derives all the Aquarius, Shantae Moore, Omarosa, hell, Bobby Brown. A lot of hate. Aquarians, even celebrities, non-celebrities rather, who are Aquarians. I'm like, what the fuck is this hate about? I'm fitting to tell you. Now, Kenya, I didn't like you. Was it season 5 or four, whatever? When you first came on Broa, The way you was treating the people in Cynthia's fashion show contest, whatever that was with the coochie crack, and it just seemed sort of harsh. Now I didn't know your birthday during that episode, but that episode prompted me to look up your birthday because I'm like, well, why is she treating him that way? Is she a Capricorn or a Virgo or maybe a fire sign? She got to either be fire or a Virgo or a Capricorn. Just the way you were treating the young aspiring models. When I saw your birthday, I said Aquarius. Are they sure? Because Aquarius is supposed to be the humanitarian of the zodiac. Another reason why you could be hated. Not you, the individual, you, Aquarius, could be hated. And I'm also prompted to do this from looking at other videos of well-respected astrologers coming for Aquarius. Oh God, I can't think of his name. Dark skin guy. He's on the YouTube here, but he's like trivializing Aquarius. And these people are well learned. I'm like, something is up. I don't know if I should call it astro envy. Hashtag astro envy. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Or what the fuck what? I don't think the so-called Illuminatis, so what people call Illuminati, I don't think they're actually commissioning astrologers to speak ill of Aquarius. You think they could be doing that behind the scenes? To speak ill of Aquarius? This is all theories and, speculation. But I'm a thinking being, sentient, and that's what I'm doing here thinking. Because I'm like, what is with the hate on Aquarius? Because that'll just make me study further. It won't make me become a herd mentality group thinker and jump on the bandwagon and also hate Aquarius. I don't want to be that type of robot. So I'm like, well, let me see why is this frequency being hated on like this? Or clowned or whatever have you. Can you let me get this out the way quick if I get all engulfed in Aquarius talk? I would not go back on that show and showcase my husband. I will not. People will treat him as an extension of you. They just will. They just will. And especially if this is how it'll go. The more he loves and respects you, the more hell he's going to catch on the internet and wherever the hell else he may catch hell. Now, if he mistreats you, he may not be treated that badly. But it's too risky. And you were extremely smart and extremely intuitive not to have Bravo at your wedding. I wouldn't have wanted toxicity attached to my great day either. And they're going to get mad. Like you played in chess or something with them. This is a wholesome event for you. It was a wholesome event for you. I don't blame you. Just great. Beautiful. But in their mind, you playing chess or you on some checkmate shit. But in your mind, you're in love. That was in their mind. In your mind, you're in love and you want it to be just that. A moment of love with no riffraff, no bullshit. Hats off, kudos. Very, very smart move. Not including them with their cameras and heaven knows. And what that would have meant, you would have invite the cast members there too? You really would have had Phaedra and Nene at the wedding if they would have forced that? No. I don't even think, was rumored that you may be selling your house. And if so, I wonder if it's because Matt was there. He did things, he fixed things, he was there. So his essence, his spirit is throughout that house. Although it is a lovely house from the picture shown, a lovely, lovely house. But I'm not sure if your new husband would want to be there at the, they both their names begin with Matt. I mean, M. Wait. Yeah, Matt has 4 letters, Mark has 4. Interesting. And they both fire signs if they give them the right birthdays online. You probably fare, well, as an Aquarius, you would fare better with a fire sign. Aquarius and Aries is a sextile, 60 degrees apart. Yeah, Aries is the god of war. Yeah. In the event, I won't get too much into Aries right now. I'll stick on Aquarius and Kenya. I wouldn't go on the show. I wouldn't go back. I wouldn't let them just. Are you out of contract? That's a tort. I know you're not out of contract by getting married. No job should prevent you or forbid you from getting married. So I don't think you breached the contract, did you? I would hope not. I would hope not that they didn't put nothing like that in damn on contract. Would they own you? Would they want people to be slaves? And in the event, I wouldn't go back on. I would enjoy my man and my marriage. You've been making money before Roa. You're very smart. You should still be able to make money after Roa. I just wouldn't jeopardize my marriage because they're forcing you to put him on the show. People tuned in for you for how many seasons now? It's to the point that when you do have any mate, they say you hired him, which I don't believe you did. I just don't believe you did. I don't believe you hired Walter or Matt. I don't. I just don't see an Aquarius wasting money like that. I don't know. I just don't see it. With your beauty, no, I just don't think you would have to hire someone. But because they hate you so much, when hate debilitates, okay, and it narrows the brain, the thinking capacity, so they can't expand and stretch their mind. Not just with you, with anyone they hate. It's hard and difficult to expand their mind to think logically or to think how they would think about someone they like. It would be extremely neurologically painful for them to do that. So they just ride out with whatever's being said. Oh yeah, yeah, she paid for that dick. She paid for those dicks. Oh gosh, I don't know. But back to my point, I didn't like how you treated the people at Cynthia's fashion thing with the coochie crack, and just although you were right, but I thought it was a more tasteful way. It could have been a more tasteful way to pull them to the side and be very articulate. So you have full command of the English language. So it just could have been a better way to convey that same message to them. So I wasn't feeling he was off to a bad start. But as time progressed, and all the hate you got that just didn't make sense to me. I tend to root for the underdog. I always root for the underdog. I just do, and that's how I end up getting off that let's hate Kenya bandwagon onto I wouldn't say I'm team twirl. I don't am I full on twirler? I like how the twirlers think though. When you listen to their review videos, I do like how the twirlers marbles spin. I do. But because I just didn't see and then when they call you evil, I'm like, well, evil is as evil does. What did she do that's so evil? This is in the comments and shit. Oh, well, she's messy. Well, what's called reality TV, REEL, reality TV, that's messy. The basic ethos of these shows is messy. It was messy before they hired her. That don't make sense. It just doesn't. What they accuse you of, everybody does on your show and other reality shows since the advent of this type of show. I don't get it. I don't get the hate, the degree of hate and contempt. I mean, you would think you were a racist the way they hate you, but then again, they don't even hate racists like that. I've never seen people react to a racist the way they react to you. It just doesn't. Well, again, I'm gonna get to Aquarius. It doesn't make any logical sense, and that endears me to you because it's like you're being treated. The level of hate that's being wielded at you, you would think that you did some of the crimes that Phaedra is accused of doing, and still she doesn't net that type of hate that you get. So I'm always in the comments when it comes to you, for the most part, asking, well, what did she do? Can you qualify the hate? And all I can come up with is these adjectives, evil and messy. Those descriptors. I'm like, but who ain't messy on who's not that way? I'm being redundant because their hate is redundant. It doesn't make no sense. I told them to go ahead and Google Casual Killing Act in the 1800s. Casual Killing Act, Google that. Dr. Joy DeGruy spoke about it in Hidden Colors #3. Research it. Women killing kids, Google that. That's the definition of what you're calling evil. Being catty and messy on a show that calls for you to be catty, witty, and messy is not evil. Maybe because you do it better than the others. Your wits are more highfalutin than the others. Maybe they can't trump your logic. That's what it is. But anyway, girl, do not reveal this man. Do not exploit him. Do not be bullied into. And you know what? I would call a bluff. Kenya, I absolutely would call a bluff because I'm not calling Bravo bullies, but every show of this style needs a pick on girl. Not even calling you a pick on girl, but they like to pick on you. Because they know you're not physically combatant. Marlo will get them hands, and she got the wits and the fucking hits, if you will. So they may not, they don't like her either, but they may not fuck with her like they fuck with you, because Marlo will get physical. Yeah, she's that rare Aquarius that'll get physical. I was looking at her natal chart to see what else the hell going on. But yeah, I believe that the hate derives from Aquarius. I'm gonna get to that. Can you think of all? You may already know this, because most Aquarians tend to study astrology, because Aquarius rules the zodiac, so they tend to study it. But think of the four elements: earth, wind, and fire, water. We are one with the elements, and the elements is one with us. The earth is 3/4 water. The body is 3/4 water. But think of the element that doesn't need support. I mean, like, it's independent. There's oxygen in the soil. There's oxygen in the water, the ocean. Okay. Fire needs air to stay alive. No air, the fire go out. Okay. So what element is independent? Air. Air rises higher and higher to get away from pollution and things of that nature. Libras catch hell too, especially Libra females. Libra women continue. Look how they treat Toni Braxton. And she's a 7. Oh, Kenya, you a 7 life path number. Look up Alyssa's video for 7 life path number. Hear the part where she says 7s are treated unfairly. And listen closely after that, okay? If you hadn't done so already. But all the elements need air. Air don't need the other elements. It doesn't. You take it from there. So, hold on, mama. So, Aquarius and Librans tend to catch hell, especially the females, because we're socialized in a patriarchal society. So that's why I say especially the females. And those sun, moon, ascendant. Now, Geminis, they can be hated too. You know, Kanye, Lauryn Hill. Yeah, they can, but not as badly or as intensely as the Libra and Aquarius. And I'll tell you why. Geminis are mutable. Okay, that's why. They're mutable. So Kenya, Shantae Moore. And why they harass Shantae Moore on that show? They want to cancel it. I'm like, why? They got enough views, you know. So it's not the views. They got, you know, what other logical reason would I be canceling? But I know I didn't want Shantae Moore there being abused. But the way they didn't even look up Shantae's birthday. They was when I'm looking at the show, I'm like, why? Because if you wrong a person, they'll tell you did A, B, C, and D. But when they can't even logically articulate what you did wrong, I'm like, is the person Aquarius? That's the only thing that comes to my mind. Let me go look up their birthday, because this shit is not making no sense. And that's what that is. Not every soul can graduate. In this age of Aquarius that we're on the precipice of too. That's why they trying to really desperately dumb everything down. You wipe out morals and things of that nature, because Aquarius is the I know factor. That's his key phrase, I know. It rules math and it rules DNA. Okay, the blood itself, the liquid itself is Scorpio, but the information in the blood is Aquarius. Okay, so they don't like that. The hidden powers that shouldn't be. They don't like that. They don't want. It's hard to manipulate and oppress and enslave people if they're woke and they know. And Aquarius is all about truth sharing, knowing, and things of that nature. Little girls can look up to you, Kenya, but they don't want that. So they got to keep defaming you and disgracing you, so little girls don't look up to you. I think that this thing is bigger than you, Kenya. It's an attack on Aquarius, as Savon says, it's a test on our children. You've heard him, James Savon Bomer. He's a Libra. You see what I'm saying? But they was asking him the question about what's being perceived as the gay agenda, and he said it's a test on children. I digress. That's a whole nother video and a whole nother time. a whole nother, time. But in any event, Kenya, please do not put your love on display. Like real love, don't put this on display. Please. You must have made enough coins from this. Unless they allow it to be just you. If you wrangle and wrangle and it could just be you. We've been seeing you all these years. I mean, we don't need to see him. I mean, protect your love. Protect it. Love is too hard to come by. It's rare. What's that song about Atlantic Storm when love calls? Here I stand with open arms. I'm offering my love to you. I want to do for you all the things that you want me to. There's so much more that I can do for you. You just won't let me give you my love. Boy, what is that's that shit when love calls. Now, in that lyrics, in the lyrics, he says about how love is precious and it's rare. Man, can you find that song? Real love is precious and rare. And you want to chance it for a Bravo paycheck? And your haters are just going to tear him. They in his life now. How you think I know he's an Aries girl? A video. You see what I'm saying to you? I'm like, how the fuck they know this shit? Listen to me. Protect him. Protect y'all love. Protect him. And I think you into spirituality too on some, the deep shit. Your Jan Levans and that deep shit we fuck with. Because when you was in Mexico and that Fountain of Youth pool and all that other shit and Candy fronting like she don't want to jump in it because she being loyal to fucking Phaedra. If you get in, I'll get in. You would have told me Fountain of Youth and what the fuck going on with Oshun and them. Phaedra Great Boo, you say on the sideline, I gotta do what the fuck I gotta do. Okay. Shout out to FD, biting his shit for a minute. Well, you big CK. Let's manage our hypocrisies, okay? In the event, the human nature, But in the event, so I think you know to go see readers and true seekers and spiritual people to make sure that this is a good decision. Get a reading, get something done to figure out if this is a good decision to put him on this show. I wouldn't do it. And he don't want to do it. But that's the rumor report that he don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what the rumor is. He don't want to do it. So are you going to force him like Bravo's forcing you, reportedly? Don't do it, please. I would sell a house because Matt's spirit is ripped throughout all. Did Matt fix stuff in there? Like his handiwork is in there? Mm-mm. You'll get a cute little piece of penny with it too, because it's probably a landmark. It's on the show. Ooh, you get a cute little piece of coin for the house. And I will start anew with my man. You can have a little Atlanta spot for the show and a New York spot when you're off season to get the hell away from the show people, and the show or whatever. And I will start completely over and keep my man out of the line. Look what poor Bobby Brown went through. Till this day, like, they was hating on him because they said they thought he got out on drugs. The brother then came out and told y'all that ain't the fucking case. Whitney's brother then told y'all that ain't the case. And they still hate on Bobby Brown. I'm like, well, damn. They got the truth now. And Bobby's a class act for never even outing the brother for all those years. Never outed the brother. Like, no, that wasn't me. That was her brother. He never did that. Okay? But the hate for Aquarius. It's ridiculous. But that's what that is. Because it's the only independent element. And it takes so long for the soul to get to the Aquarian, to graduate to the Aquarian constellation. You see, the adult of the zodiac is Aquarius. The elder is Pisces. It starts at Libra and on up. Those are the elders. Libra and down are the younger signs. So they have the spiritual, not as bad or good, it just is what it is. It's a cosmic maturation there. You know what I mean? And Aquarius is Leo's opposite. So it's like the information behind the sun. That's what they say the sun is in detriment. But don't think detrimental or anything like that. It's like if the hidden thing that comes from behind the sun, the rest of the people are like, where you came from? What is it? It's like you're not supposed to be seen. They want to benefit from your intelligence that you feed the sun, and the sun rays feed the rest. It should be more in my book. It'd be more in my book, okay? Get my ebook together, my astro-minded take on shit, okay? But Aquarians, please Know that you're hated because you are the adult of the zodiac. There's a well-respected astrologer, Sam, and he said on Google Hangout, this was years ago, with a dancer girl, he was doing the downside, the dark side of all signs. And when he got to Aquarius, he said that, okay, just hear me out. I'm paraphrasing, this was years ago. He said Aquarius' dark side is they expect everyone to be high-minded. I'm paraphrasing, but they expect everyone to be high-minded like them. I'm like, that's their dark side? Maybe it's not so much as an expectation than it is an assumption. Because if you're a humanitarian, you don't underestimate anyone else's intelligence. You would assume that everyone else is working with about par intellect, especially if you're talking to them. That's just my take. But that's what that is. That's what that is. That's and Claudia is an Aries, but she speaks like an Aquarius. I'll see her zodiac, her natal chart. Is there Aquarius on the ascendant or moon, or even midheaven? Because what you present to the public is the midheaven. When you meet the person, that's the ascendant. But yeah, per my school of study, different schools of thought, different schools of thought. Okay, no, not that. Stop. But in any event, yeah, Kenya. The hate is aquacentric, astro envy, and the fooleries if you put your husband on this goddamn show. I could watch it without seeing him. We've been just seeing you. What the fuck? Be strong, girl. Protect your love. That's eternal. Okay, these fiat paychecks you get and shit, girl, that's temporary. All colorful fictions, okay? Protect your love. Take your dogs. Do you keep the dogs? I don't know. I had a friend. When she broke up with her lover, she loved those dogs, but eventually she got rid of the dogs because the lover gave her the dogs. So being that Matt gave you the dogs, do you keep the dogs? Or do you share custody with Matt? I don't know. Hopefully you keep the dog. Some people get rid of dogs. It was like, girl, whatever the case may be, keep that man off the show. And Aquarians, y'all stay strong. Again, yours is the only element that is independent. The water needs oxygen. The soil needs it. Fire definitely needs it. And y'all don't need neither. That's why you hate it. I know you're probably like, huh? What? Find Macalassi's video. How she spelling M is in Mary, A is in Apple, K is in Kite, A is in Apple, L is in like, E is in Easter, S is in Sam, I is in ink. Macalassi. The video she did, type in the word familiar. She did a video with a guy. The video is about 19 minutes long in seconds. If the video is longer than that or less than that, that's not the video. Find that video. Hear what the guy is saying about every time you draw a breath. That shit is Aquarius. That shit. And there's no two Aquarians alike because of that rainbow shit. Just wait for the ebook, okay? Wait for the ebook. And the age of Aquarius is approaching. It's about to get really, really, yeah. Aquarian people stay strong. Yeah, but y'all mentally strong. Mercury is exalted in Aquarius. And only 3 signs could have that. Yours, Capricorn, and Pisces. Erica Badu got a Aquarian Mercury. Yeah. Listen. Mentally, y'all usually on 10 anyway. Get with people of like minds. Pray for the rest. And know that you came here to fulfill a mission. If you get your incarnate objective reading, you'll know what that mission is. Know your natal chart. And stay strong, mentally strong. Aqua boogies. Aqua hoodies. Stay strong. Kenya, girl, I'm going to reiterate the shit. Because it's just that important. Love is hard to find. Keep that man off that daggone a row of food. I'm gonna call it foolishness because I got detox. I got detox from it. I don't watch all the housewives, just that one. Anyway, be well, Aquas. Peace. Did I leave anything out of Aquarius? Let me just write the ebook. Y'all get the ebook later. Okay, share and like. Share on this in Aquarian groups and all that other shit. Aquarius, please. Stay strong. Just study that Age Aquarius thing too. The videos I like it. I like the one with 13th Cosmic Law Astrology. He did a good Age of Aquarius video. Chubby, I call him Chubby Scorpion. All right, y'all. Peace.